I'm Jean Clare, and I'm a trustee of the Outdoor Amusement Business Association. I've been in the business for 55 years, and our family owns a carnival in the Midwest. I've been associated with the outdoor amusement business for the past 25 years, and our family for about the past 40 years since its inception. Over the years, we've seen many changes. The past couple of years, our board of directors has been involved in a program called Foundations for the Future. It is a way we feel that can upgrade the standards of the entire carnival industry and make us look better in the eyes of the public. We're constantly trying to improve and upgrade the image of the carnival industry. The food segment is just one out of 5 segments for this very, very important program. And you will see that these beautiful food trailers that are in the video are a testimonial to how far the business has traveled over the past 40 years.
When guests visit our carnivals, they come for a good time. Food plays an equally important role in assuring a fun-filled experience. It shares a high priority with the thrill and excitement of a carnival ride and the fun and challenge of a midway game. Nobody goes to a carnival fair or festival without enjoying the food that we serve. Research indicates that a person will spend between $6 and $8 on food and beverage during their visit. Food never smells or tastes better than on a carnival midway or at a fair or festival. The way food items are prepared, presented, and served makes an enormous difference as it relates to profit. The saying, "If you build it, they will come," might well apply to our food concession operations. If you prepare it well, make the food look and taste good, and serve it with a smile, they will buy.
We depend on our sales from people walking by and looking at the food. They're not reading it off a menu. And if they walk by and they see food that's enticing and tempting, they're going to purchase it. So if we want to get them back next year, we have to make sure that the food they get is attractive and it tastes good. And we have to make sure that it's so good that they want to come back next year to the fair just to get that corn dog or just to get that cotton candy or whatever that temptation that they like might be.
From the earliest days of traveling carnivals up to today, most of the standard food items have remained popular. As our society has become more ethnically diverse, international foods have been introduced. Today, the most current trends have us selling deep-fried candy bars, cookies, and Twinkies. Our food concession trailers are now being designed with maximum guest appeal. The old light stringers that once hung over a grill where food was prepared have been replaced by enough neon to light any corner of a carnival midway and attract customers from a distance.
We feature signs of neon and regular lighted signs. I think the more signs and the more lights you have, the more business you do, the better presentation that we've done, the more money that it's made for our business and for ourselves at the end.
Things have progressed rather dramatically from old stick joints to large fancy operations now with plenty of neon and glitz. It certainly has worked for us. It was a big investment, a lot of thought went into it. We had a well-established route and wanted to make sure we could overcome the added cost of adding a new 100,000+ trailer to our operation.
Today, most of our foods continue to be grilled, fried, and prepared in full view of hungry guests. The preparation is part of the show. The better the food looks, the greater the care and attention given to serving it, the better the chance of being successful in our food concession operations.
We try to follow Walmart's example in that we want the customer happy at whatever cost. If they're not happy with the product, we replace it or we refund their money if need be. We also try to follow Burger King's philosophy of if they want it their way, we try our very best to give them specialized products.
Courteous service delivered by clean-looking and well-groomed attendants is a must for a quality food service operation as well. Those dispensing food should be wearing at minimum a show or company-issued shirt and hat and have a photo ID in full view at all times of operation.
I think if you're willing to set the example for your employees, they follow. And the training basically happens by you just setting that example, that your employees watch what you do. It's almost like you're training them all the time. They pick up on things. If you're not willing to do something dirty or messy, then you can't expect them to do the same thing. But if you're willing to get down there with them and show them you know, what needs to be done, they pick up on that, and the more pride you take in your business, the more they take in it also.
Try to uniform our employees in a theme with this particular trailer, continuing with the red, black, and white theme. Today they're in red with white shirts. Sometimes we vary, you know, with a black apron. Just kind of to give an overall presentation, to think that the combination of the exterior look with the interior look and lighting is a good package to present, and it's been a success.
Adding to the inviting atmosphere we are trying to create around our food concessions, more effort, energy, and space is being allocated to improving aesthetics. Landscaping has become very important in showcasing a beautiful concession trailer. Certainly, whenever space allows, benches or tables and chairs add greatly to the positive experience that can go along with a food purchase. Colorful flags add yet another dimension. Garbage receptacles that are emptied of unsightly trash on a regular basis is critically important to our image as well. Some operators are now providing portable hand sanitation stations for guests' comfort and convenience. There can be little doubt that while all of these extras come at additional expense and effort, they add to a food concession's appearance and appeal and improve profits. Most regulations and inspections of our food operations are carried out locally. Because of our mobility, this creates an added challenge for our industry. Regulations can vary greatly from one locale to another.
Because we travel to so many jurisdictions in North America, we are exposed to the health and food handling regulations of many different, far more different jurisdictions than the typical restaurant does.
While often demanding and burdensome, the reality of having to be prepared for a variety of different regulations keeps our food concessionaires ever vigilant. Few industries are more thoroughly inspected than ours. This assures that our food vendors continue to operate at their peak. Not only do we need to keep the guests on our midways happy, but we have to maintain the highest standards achievable at each venue to satisfy local health officials. In serving food and drink to our guests, everyone in the outdoor amusement industry shares an equal responsibility. The OABA has established food handlers' guidelines that address 10 important issues that should always be taken into consideration. Increasingly, states are now requiring food handling certification. Safe Serve courses are given throughout the year at various locations to accommodate food handlers in our industry. In the interest of public safety, the OABA endorses these programs and their application.
We have myself and a manager that are Safe Serve certified, which is a national program for food handling and food handling training. We try to run through the basics of these courses with our regular employees.
In 2002, the OABA initiated its Foundation for the Future program. In it, the written document declares, "The OABA's Board of Directors believes that all business owners, and especially members of our trade association, should continue to raise the level of safety and quality in the mobile amusement industry. In doing so, not only will revenues improve, but also our family businesses will reap more positive public relations and improved image in the eyes of our customers or guests on the Midway. We believe the public's perception of carnivals is based on safety, value, quality, and appearance of our shows. The OABA board believes that there are 5 operational areas that should be focused on to improve our image, of which food service is one. The adherence to strict guidelines in the safe handling of food, while requiring additional effort, certainly pays huge dividends. Peace of mind comes with the conviction that the food we sell to our customers has been prepared by the highest standards. Beyond this, experience shows us that it is to our advantage to run food operations that reflect positively on our individual businesses and the mobile amusement industry in general. When we consistently sell a good product at an affordable price, we make a genuine contribution to this great industry. We do our part to create satisfied customers. What could be better than being in a business where we determine our own level of success based largely on the effort we put forth?